So I'm going to be doing a bit of a running commentary here, because I really can't be asked to write a script. It's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning, on a Saturday no less. I just wanted to talk about this one thing that happened to me a few months ago, that I really think I should talk about, because it is quite extraordinary. It was about that one time I was on like a ship that nearly sank. Nearly sank, I say, because it didn't actually sink, I'm alive and I'm well, but it nearly sank, and it's not something that you can say every day. I was on a ship that nearly sank, so I just wanted to talk about it. Alright, so we begin mid-July-ish. So I'm in Sea Cadets, right, and Sea Cadets being the Sea Cadets, we're going to go on like this sailing boat for a week in the English Channel. You know, we're going to go to Channel Islands, depart from Portsmouth, go to Channel Islands, come back, and space for about a week, you know, just normal things. And we're on this boat called Queen Galadriel. It was quite the event. It was quite a boat, mind you. It was a decent boat. It was a decent looking boat. But one thing I should mention is that one of the older cadets who was with us said it did not look very well maintained, and I'm like, well, okay, that's definitely not like ominous. I feel very safe in this boat. And they also said that like the showers weren't working, and I'm like, oh well, it looks like I'm not showering for 3 days then. So this is Monday, right? We spent the first Monday in port in Gosport, which is actually the other side of the river from Portsmouth. I can still see all the things in Portsmouth, which are very cool. But did I miss that? I really shouldn't be firing up here because it doesn't really work. So I was in Gosport for Monday-ish. We were just loading things onto the boat, you know. And it was just, yeah, we didn't really do much apart from load it up, have a bit of fun, have a shower on a nearby light. So I'm not really sure what type of ship it was. It was like this light ship of sorts. I don't know. And is he alright? Well, the snapper's dead. That's tragic. So, Gosport, loading up. You know, you played like this one game where you had to like grab a banana or something, I don't know. Like squeeze your hands, grab a banana. I'm not really sure. In hindsight that sounds really sexual, but that's how it all went, I'm afraid. So, guys, a little help, guys, some help. Yeah, right, it is. Yeah, and we went to bed. It was quite funny because I had a soundboard website up, so I was just playing shit. It was really funny. Let me. Stay on target. Yeah, no, he went to bed. Yeah, it's quite funny. I had a soundboard website up. I was just playing shit, you know. So just regular things that you do. And I was gonna set for departure at like Tuesday morning, and I'm like, okay, nice reasonable time. Probably like 8 o'clock. You know, it's light. We can see where we're going. Nope. We decided to set off at like 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning, for God's sake. Like, honestly. I got like 4 hours sleep that night, because we went to bed at midnight, because of course we were going to be messing around. Oh, there's a bomber. We stay away from those. There's also a cuirassier somewhere. He's up there, alright. Tar bottle. Alright, where's Mr. Q, man? I don't know, but there's a bomber there, so I'm just gonna... I missed. I really should not have used a blunderbuss at long range. And that's a cuirassier. Lovely. We're coming? Cool. Yeah, so we departed at like Tuesday morning. Funny thing, I should have been in school. It was the last week of term before summer, and but we got the week off, or me and the people going on it got the week off to go on the thing. So that's nice, I guess. You know, spend a week in the middle of nowhere. Just at school, where it's dry and comfortable and warm. You know. So, hang on. There we go. So, let me just. Yes, isn't it off Tuesday? It rolled out of Portsmouth Harbour, you know, sailed out. Went past these cool looking sea fort thingies, I'm not really sure. Let's go get out of the boat, thank you. And about a couple hours in, I don't know, like 2, 3, I started to feel a bit seasick. I didn't think it was seasickness, because I've never been seasick before. But apparently it was seasickness, which was very, very, very tragic. Okay, I'm back. I switched to officer, because apparently no one knew how to press Q, apparently. So, we departed Gosport-ish, you know, I was starting to feel a bit seasick. And, I hadn't had my breakfast yet. And the, one of the staff members on the boat, who wasn't with cadets, he was just the boat guy, said, like, just go downstairs for like 30 seconds and grab your thing and then come back up. Because the thing is, if you're seasick, one of the best things to do is to just stay on the deck, stay above. Because if you stay below, you just are like really ill apparently. I'm physics, I guess. But, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'll be down there for like 30 seconds, grab my breakfast, grab something warm to put on, you know. And, I was down there for a good 10 seconds before I'm like, nope, I'm about to throw up. And I did. It was very tragic. Guy. It's very tragic. And thus would begin the very sad time. The very interesting Tuesday, I should say. So, after that, we just sort of... I just sort of sat above deck, trying not to throw up again. That was such a useful shot from me. I killed a one shambler with that. I'm so good at the game. Anyways, so like... so... I was sitting up above deck, we went past the Isle of Wight, you know. A couple hours passed, and it's like 12-ish, 2-ish in the afternoon, I think. Around about then. And, I'm laying on the deck on a beanbag, because we had those on the deck, apparently. So that was nice of them. And, so then what happened? I saw an RNLI boat in the distance, and I'm like, oh cool, it's the RNLI. If you don't know what the RNLI is, it's literally just like the British Coast Guard. Like, all the British, like, you know, if there's a ship sinking in British waters, it's usually going to be the RNLI that picks you up. And, it's a bomber! Jesus Christ, I just kissed that bomber and then ran off. Anyways, so we I saw an RNLI boat in the distance, and I'm like, oh cool, RNLI. So then I like apparently fall unconscious for like 5 minutes. I don't really know, I don't remember this bit. And then I wake up and suddenly the RNLI boat is like right next to us. And I'm being told, right lads, we're jumping from the deck of our ship to the deck of the RNLI boat. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Well, keep in mind, I'm still like half asleep, because I had literally just thrown up. I was like half asleep, man. I was very ill. And I'm being told, alright, we're jumping from the deck of our boat to the deck of the RNLI, like it's in an action movie. And I'm like, seriously? And yes, they were quite serious, and that is 2 bombers. So, no, we jumped. And we got on the RNLI boat, and we watched as our ship got smaller and smaller in the distance. Because the crew decided to stay behind and see if they could get it back to, like, a place where they could, you know, repair it. it wasn't like sinking, but it was taking on a lot of water to the point where it was like, we should probably get the literal children off the boat, and they did. And I'm quite thankful they did, because I could not stomach another minute, figuratively and literally, on that boat. Why are there so many bombers? Why are there so many bombers? Nice one, mate. You just walk towards a bomber. So... So basically what happened there is, we got on the boat, and the boat took us back to Portsmouth, or Gosport I should say, but it's basically Portsmouth. And, so... we got dropped off at like this cafe looking thing. It was a cafe, I'm pretty sure. They gave us free food whilst we waited on updates from the boat company. And the boat company said, yeah, so we've rented 3 hotel rooms out for you. Because we're still not sure if we can get the boat in until like tomorrow. If it's all fine, we'll just have it patched up and you can get back on it tomorrow. But like, if it's not all fine, then you're gonna go home. So we've rented a hotel room out for you to stay the night. And the leader of our cadets was like, yeah mate, no thanks. That's 3 hotel rooms for like 12 kids and 2 staff members. So the staff members have to go in the same room as each other, and they can't go with any other kids. So that's 6 kids in one room. Not to mention there was also 1 girl there. So that would have made things funny as well. So worst case scenario, it would have been 2 people, it would be 2 staff members in one room, that girl and her brother in the other room, and like 10 kids, 10 boys, in the 3rd room. I would have been in that 3rd room. And keep in mind, those rooms probably have like 2-3 beds at most. So guys would have been sleeping on the fucking floor, man. It would have been so bad. So yeah, we decided, yeah mate, let's just go home. It wasn't like that far from home, it was like a 2-hour drive-ish. So it was just, we could probably do it and get home at a reasonable time at like 7-ish. So that's what we did. I think we stopped off at a Cobham service station for a McDonald's, which I needed. And let's go. Let's go, lads, charge! Let's go, charge! Because yeah, so we drove home, and we got home safely, mostly. Well, I was safe, albeit a bit hurty because I'd just thrown up a lot. Yeah, so apparently what happened was a big seam had sort of ripped in the bottom, and it was flooding. There's 5 bilge compartments below where we all slept, and yeah, every one of those was fucking full. And by the time, you could only pump out 1 at a time, and by the time we'd pumped out all of them, the first one had already filled again. So like, yeah mate, we should probably just get them off the boat. We got off the boat, you know. I think the boat's fine. I think I went to Portsmouth the other month, a couple of months later, and saw it again. I believe I saw it where it usually was. So it's alive and well at least. You know, so the staff were quite nice. The boat probably seen better days. Wait, one thing, I looked at the boat on like Wikipedia or something. I looked up the boat online. Guess when it was built? It was built in like the 1930s. That thing is like it was 88 years old. 8 years old. It's older than my nan. Wait, what? And they had me on that. So like, yes, it was certainly quite strange to think about. And I remember looking this up whilst on the boat, like, guys, this boat is like 88 years old, we're cooked. And everyone was like, yeah, mate, we're cooked. And turns out we was indeed a bit cooked. So, you know, Gunpowder. So, as you can tell, I'm really not good at running commentary. I have absolutely no idea what to say. Yeah, man, I'm trying my best. I want to get videos. I want to get videos out. I want my advanced creator features, so I can. Did a man just die? Bruh. That was a very useful charge. Bruh. Team. Thank you. Okay, well, oh. No. Thanks, team. How the madcaps, you twink. You plonk. I have madcaps of London, you plonker. I have madcaps. I literally have madcaps. Where is it? I have madcaps. Just I have madcaps already. Just give me the bloody thing. Let me play Goldstream. There we go. So anyways, yeah, things happened. I'm gonna be going back on that in the summer. This summer, I think roughly the same time as we was. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully it doesn't sink this time. Anyways, yeah. So, did anything else happen? Not really. So it was a very interesting thing that came out of that. Very interesting. So, thanks to like the 3 people who watched this video, because apparently the YouTube algorithm hates me or something. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, there was also a news article about it, which I thought was quite funny. Yeah, that's on screen right now. Thanks for editing Nelson in about 15 minutes time. So, you know, that was a news article. Very funny. Hi mum, I'm on the news. Also, man, these guys are low. This was a one. This guy so much as trips on a rock, he's dead. Do we have any surgeons? We do. Cool. Nope. Man's died. How many people are alive? 4. Oh yeah, news article. Very fun. Very fun. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, or night, or evening, or twilight. I'm not really sure where you live, and I don't want to know where you live, because that's kind of illegal. Anyways, have fun, have an awesome thingamajig. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, remember, Britannia rules the waves.